What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over another builder set that I did. It was from the 4th of July last year. I'll tell you how I was able to pick one of these up because they go extremely fast on Aero Precision's website. So let's jump into it. So if you guys didn't know, every month Aero Precision does a different builder set with custom cerakote. It comes with a handguard, an upper receiver, and a lower receiver. Custom cerakoted, every month is different. They have different professionals in the industry cerakote them every month. And one of the hottest builder sets is the 4th of July builder sets. A few years ago I tried to pick one up and they were sold out within 15-20 minutes. So I'll tell you what I did last year, because my wife and I both wanted some builder sets for the month of July. And then I'll go over this build with you, which was one of the builder sets from last year. I usually try and get videos out like this regularly, so consider subscribing if you like stuff like this. So what I did, I knew when they were coming out. They come out the first Friday of every month. So on sets like this, it's the first Friday. It's the Friday before the holiday. So it'll be this upcoming Friday. Last year, my wife and I both were on a computer, and they go live on their website at 9 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. So we were both ready, waiting, hitting refresh. They finally popped up, and we were able to buy what we wanted to. Yeah, we sat there for a little while, hitting refresh, wondering what the heck, why isn't it coming up? It's after 9 o'clock, they're not up. Did we miss it? Got them added to the cart, checked out. We got the ones we wanted. Now this week, leading up to the 4th of July, I'm going to go over these guns and post videos. There was 3 different builder sets last year. We were lucky enough to get all 3. So I want to go over the builds that I did and my wife did on these builder sets. So this is one of them. I forgot the name. They name all these patterns and colors and stuff, and I don't remember the name of it, but it's kind of like a wood grain looking American flag type pattern. You can see some subtle stars in the pattern. It has an American flag etched in the lower receiver, and these ones, 4th of July ones, come with a custom model on the side. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. It says Mod Freedom. All these 4th of July ones were a Freedom style instead of saying like M4E1 or whatever. So this one is, I got the Atlas S1 handguard, 15-inch. So let's start from the back. I did a Daniel Defense buttstock. I didn't have one of these, so I wanted to try one. I thought they looked pretty good, and I like it so far. I know there's a lot of people that don't like them, but so far I like that buttstock. It's easily adjustable. I did a Fortis end plate and castle nut that has a QD mount, a Fortis ambidextrous safety selector. I did Strike Industries bolt catch. On most of these AR builds that I do, I usually just buy the spring and detent kit, and then I can outfit it however I want with the safety selector and the takedown pins, stuff like that. I can buy nicer ones if I want, or if I'm going for a certain color, I can buy what I want and just use a off-the-shelf spring and detent kit that's 15 bucks. So back to the build. All this stuff is pretty much Fortis. The takedown pins, the safety selector, the magazine release. I did run a Hyperfire Hyper Touch trigger in this. Like I've said in the past, these are one of my favorite triggers. They're nice and smooth and crisp. I'll show you how there's like zero take up. They come with different springs, so you can adjust the weight if you want it a little bit stronger or a little bit softer or whatever. I did an AIM surplus nickel boron bolt carrier group. You can usually find those for sale on AIM Surplus's website. I've never had a problem with one. They're a little bit cheaper, but I've never had a problem with one. They've always ran good for me. They have all the same inspection practices as any other boat carrier, the magnetic particle inspection and all that stuff. So I've had no problem with them. They work good for me. For this one, the barrel, I did an 18-inch 223 Wylde barrel from Aero Precision. This was my first 18-inch. I've got 16s and less, but I never had an 18, so I did an 18-inch with a rifle length cast system on this one. I did do, I don't know if you can see it up in there, an Aero Precision adjustable gas block in case I needed to adjust that. Scope, did the tried and true Vortex Strike Eagle 1-8 with the cantilever mount. I really like those. And then a Noveski super badass charging handle. Those are one of my favorites. They run smooth. For the muzzle device, I went with a Whip Machine SME. Comes with a muzzle brake, and then it's got this blast forwarding device or blast shield that you can screw right on, quick and easy. So when you're at the range, you can direct all that sound and gas downrange. It helps a lot at like an indoor range. Definitely, you don't hear as much as the person shooting it, and the guy next to you will thank you for it. The only downside to this is it just threads on, so the threads are the only thing holding the gases from coming back at you. Also, there's no gasket or washer or something like that. And I didn't notice this until I was shooting. Some gas comes out the back of that. I mean, I didn't notice it, in my face or anything like that, and didn't pick up on it until I was actually shooting with one of these. But some of that gas does come out the back. I don't know if there's a way you can throw like a little rubber O-ring on there or something and then tighten this down and keep that gas going away from you. But those things work good. I've got them on a few guns and they work really well. I got a Hogue grip. I like these rubberized pistol grips that Hogue makes. They give good grip. They're not slippery like the plastic ones. And I just did the standard buffer tube, spring, and buffer from Aero Precision. They make some good stuff, and they're not overly expensive, so I usually stick with them because they're quick and easy. Shipping it to my house only takes a few days, and they usually get it out pretty quick. So this is 4th of July build number 1 that I'm going to be reviewing. I'm going to go over, I've got 2 others that I'm going to go over so you guys can see what last year's, I would call them artists, what last year's artists came up with for their paint schemes. This one's my gun. My wife got the same exact builder set, same handguard and everything. These are a fun project to do, especially with your wife. Round up the parts, send the kids to bed, and sit in there, have a couple beers, and build guns with your wife. That's a perfect Friday night for me. So hopefully I'll be able to post a couple of these videos this week showing the other 4th of July builds. Like I said, they usually come out the first Friday of the month, but before the 4th of July, it's the Friday before the 4th of July. So if you're interested in picking one up, you got to be on the ball and be ready for that sale to come up at 9 a.m. Pacific time. In the description box, I'll have a link to a build list for this gun that I did. I can't really link to the builder set because when they're gone, they take them down. But I'll try and see if they have like a generic link where you guys can jump over there and look at the builder sets for whatever month. But I'll have a complete build list in that first link in the description. And then if you guys have any questions or whatever, hit me up, drop a comment. As always, don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll check you guys on the next one.